Hello everyone, welcome back to this channel on geriatrics. The question that has come up is, who is a geriatrician? In other words, what are the qualifications of a geriatrician? To answer this question, I'll have to go back in time. Dr. V.S. Natarajan, he was the first person or the first doctor to start a geriatric center in this country. Way back in 1978, he started a geriatric center at the government hospital in Chennai. Dr. Natarajan had done his MBBS and MD in general medicine in India and subsequently went to the United Kingdom to train in geriatrics. And on his return, he had set up this center. This center did very well. It became very popular. Soon, the Madras Medical College appointed Dr. Natarajan as a Professor of Geriatrics, the first Professor of Geriatrics in this country. There, in his medical unit, he continued to teach the tenets of geriatrics to both the undergraduates as well as postgraduates in general medicine. He wanted to start a formal training program in geriatrics. In 1996, the Medical Council of India allowed him to start an MD geriatrics program. This program was a 3-year program for graduates in medicine. After MBBS, the doctors could join for this program and did 3 years of intensive training and were conferred MD geriatrics after that. A few years down the line, other centers in the country also began to have their own geriatric programs. Amrita Institute of Medical Sciences in Kochi set up an interdisciplinary geriatric program which did very well. Some of the other geriatric programs in the country at the time were in CMC Vellore, in All India Institute of Medical Sciences, New Delhi, and the Manipal Institute, to name a few. All these centers were established by doctors who had MD in general medicine and trained in geriatrics, mostly abroad. Later, the Medical Council of India approved some of these centers also to be in a position to grant MD degrees in geriatrics. In 2010, many of the centers started an MD geriatrics program, and the faculty were the doctors who had MD in general medicine and trained in geriatrics. They were the first teachers, they were the pioneers, they were the first teachers who taught, examined, and awarded the degree of MD geriatrics to the students. Over the last 15 years, the number of MD seats has increased across the country, and it is estimated that around 30 to 40 doctors are being conferred MD geriatrics annually at the moment. This means that geriatricians are now available in almost all the cities across the nation, working in major hospitals, both in the private as well as government setup. So the answer to the question is, a geriatrician is one who has an MD in geriatrics. And also, of course, the old-timers who had MD in general medicine and trained in geriatrics and taught the students in the MD geriatrics program. In my next episode, I shall elaborate on an interdisciplinary geriatric setup. I welcome your questions, comments, and suggestions. Until then, goodbye.